Hey everybody, I'm back for a video finally. It's been way too long. Had holidays and illness and kids off of school and all that good stuff. So I'm finally back, but this is going to be a short one because I'm kind of busy today, but I wanted to get one up here. So um, I've been, I don't know, all over the map with different videos lately, junk wax collections I bought and stuff like that. But I wanted to go back to some vintage and show a few things that I've gotten recently. This Willie Mays I didn't get too recently. I have gotten it within the last year once I got back into collecting after my 31-year break. So anyways, I probably mentioned this before, but when I was a kid, I dabbled in vintage. I knew a lot about baseball history. I probably didn't have enough money to spend on too much vintage, but one way or another, I ended up with, as a kid, I had a 1969 Clemente and a 1969 Ernie Banks, which I still have both of those. And those were probably like my two coolest old cards. I had some older ones, like a 54 Ted Kluszewski, I think was my oldest card ever at that time. And, I had like a rookie Jim Palmer, stuff like that. But one of the awesome things about collecting cards now, as you're older, sometimes you have a little bit more income. It's easier to buy cards and shop around for good deals online and all that stuff. So as an adult, it's been really cool in the last year getting cards of guys who I never had any buy and probably never thought I would. I probably never thought I was going to have some of these cards when I was a kid. That was like a dream. And then I didn't really care about baseball cards for 31 years, even though I was still a baseball fan. So I didn't really even give a thought to having any of these cards until recently. So anyways, there's other players. I didn't pull out any Hank Aaron's. I've got my Hank Aaron's. A lot of these guys I have the lower lower priced cards, ones from later in their career in a lot of cases. But I got a couple like late year Hank Aaron's. I have that Campanella I showed in another video, 53, one of the few graded cards I have. Just a lot of players that never had cards of growing up. So I'm just going to show a few of the ones that I pulled out here. So not a very expensive Mays, not in good condition or anything, but to have a Willie Mays card is pretty cool to me. And this is the oldest Willie Mays I have for now. Again, didn't break the bank or anything, but having Willie Mays card, it's pretty incredible. One of the best players ever. One of the ones I was really happy to get. I realized, as you'll see from one other that I'm going to show in this video, and talking about Campanella and Koufax, I guess the Dodger fan in me kind of is seeping through that those were some of the special ones that I really wanted to get. I'd love to get more Koufaxes, and I probably will, but this is the one, other than leaders cards and stuff like that. This is the one Koufax I've acquired, and never had a Sandy Koufax card as a kid, as I said. These last two are kind of like the biggest cards I bought. They're graded. They're the biggest names. I got this Mickey Mantle. It's a 1. Graded a 1 SGC. It's got that little scuff on his hat, and then obviously all that stuff at the bottom. But overall, I think it looks pretty good for a 1. People were saying, oh, you never forget your first mantle, and I was pretty excited to get it. It's pretty cool. I hope to get some more. And I had a leaders card, I think from 1965, that when I reorganized all my cards, taking them out of the closet, I was like, oh, I do have a mantle, but it was a leaders card. That's the one that I had as a kid, other than any like modern turn back the clock type mantles or something. So this was pretty cool to get. But the last one I'm going to show is the one that really just, when I got it, I really was more like, I won't forget ever getting this card, and really kind of made me just happy and be in awe, and sort of that I would ever have a card like this. 1.5 SGC, Jackie Robinson. It's a 1.5 and it's got very rounded corners. But look at the main part of the card, like his face. You see like a 1 or a 1.5 with a crease, and the crease is right down the guy's face. Like, it's just, I know some people love cards like that. I don't like a crease right in the face. I don't mind a crease somewhere else, but I thought this was a nice looking 1.5 and I liked the deal I got it for. So this is the card that I was just like, when I got it, I kept taking that out of the box I have it in with my now 4 graded cards that I own, and I was just like, wow, a Jackie Robinson card. That is something I probably never thought I would have. And again, it's not a $1,000 card. It's not even a $500 card. It was, you know, it's not, it wasn't $10 either. It cost a few bucks, but it's nothing that lots of people out there don't have. But I thought it was a pretty awesome one to get. So that's just an update on some of the classic all-time great players that I've acquired recently over the last year, and those last two, the Mantle and the Robinson, over the last couple weeks, actually, last month or so. See you next time.